It was short, it was sweet. I wish it had been a little spicier. Adios!
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're ranking all the queens who got the pork chop in every mainline Drag Race season based on how surprising their early exit was. This list reveals the placements of early out contestants, but spoilers past the first few episodes of each season will be minimal.
I'm not a sewer. I have little sweatshops in Van Nuys that does that for me. Don't wear bacon!
Victoria Porkchop Parker, Season 1. Few first outs are as iconic or as predictable as Miss Victoria Parker, codename Porkchop. Although she came in with arguably the most experience of the entire cast of 9 queens, the very first eliminated queen was edited to highlight her hubris.
Oh, I've been doing this 21 years. It's a definite advantage.
She seemed detached during the challenges, and queens like Ongina couldn't help but point out that experience wouldn't necessarily translate to success in the competition.
Porkchop does have the most experience, but sometimes experience doesn't really get you where you want to be.
In Porkchop's case, it definitely didn't. She lost a lip sync to Akasha, the franchise's first lip sync assassin, and was sent packing in episode 1.
I hope you take this experience back home with you and continue to do what you do best and inspire the children.
It was a pleasure meeting all of you. Thank you for the opportunity, and I've had a great time, and I wish all of the contestants the best of luck.
Drag Race's last place position has been lovingly termed the pork chop ever since. Venus Delight, Season 3. Immediately, Season 3's Venus told us she was here for herself.
Venus's female role models are Madonna, of course, Grace Jones, Barbra Streisand, and Jean Harlow. She's just a blonde bombshell ditzy bimbo.
Her Madonna-centric plastic surgery storyline and meanness saw her getting a delusional edit. She comes across as defensive, accusing Phoenix of copying her design and Mimi I'm First of having no confidence.
So Venus, who do you think is in the bottom?
I think Mimi's going home. Yesterday, Mimi had her breakdown, and today, I could just see it all over her face. I don't think you can be the next drag superstar with no confidence.
However, when the time came to walk the runway, her runway look read as a pale imitation of Phoenix's much better ensemble. When the best part of your outfit is the ponytail, it's clear you missed the mark. As soon as she said she was saving her good drag for later, the writing was on the wall.
Choices that I had to make an outfit, it was very limited. And I'm saving the best for later.
Well,
And
Venus,
it's
as you know, in this competition with $75,000 at stake, everything you do counts. So that's not really an excuse.
Pushing Shangela during their lip sync just puts the period on it. Shangela, Season 2. Given her status as a 2-time returning contestant, it's hard to believe in retrospect that Shangela Laquifa-Wadley was completely unprepared her first time out. But when she made her debut on Drag Race's second season, she was less than a year into her drag career.
How long have you been doing drag?
For 15 years.
No, ma'am. All right, you better be perfected.
And you?
Only 5 months.
Oh, wow.
Fairly new.
Wow.
Her lack of experience showed. From the moment she started getting Pandora Box to sew her garment for her, she was doomed.
Could I beg you just to, show me how to sew that little piece together? Quickly.
I guess.
Hey, I'm not gonna ask her to do it for me. I wanna learn. But I need to be right there next to the teacher.
No matter how sharp her confessional interviews were, Shangela's performing skills couldn't make up for her deficits in sewing, makeup, and style. RuPaul all but telegraphed that she would be back. But as far as Season 2 goes, she was a non-starter.
You have only just begun, but I have a feeling we haven't seen the last of you yet. Good luck, my dear.
Thank you.
Now sashay away.
James Mansfield, Season 9. There's a lot to love about this Milwaukee queen's mid-century inspired aesthetic.
I build puppets. I'm a kooky comedy queen that has way more up her sleeve than they know.
However, from the jump, James Mansfield was accused of being too timid and remote to connect with her competitors or the audience. Immediately, Sasha Velour clocks her as, quote, scared and confused.
James Mansfield looks scared and confused when she walks in, like, am I in the right room?
It's hard to disagree. James feels more like the queen's pesky kid sister than their equal. Guest judge Lady Gaga agrees, saying she's hiding when all the other queens are showing us who they are as a person and artist.
My bigger issue is I think she's hiding. It's about her just letting her true self shine through.
No one fared well in the ill-conceived challenge, but as soon as we see her take that dusty tumble, the first boot narrative is clear.
You do this airhead shtick, and I think if you committed all the way, it'd be great. And I think that's what Michelle's getting at, is the confidence to commit 100%. And I feel like it's at 20%.
Alisa Summers, Season 4. Entering the workroom, Alisa's biggest statement about her drag is that she is often mistaken for a cisgender woman when she walks down the street.
I'm definitely a fishy queen. I can walk down the street, I don't really get clocked. People are looking more so at how big my titties and ass are.
Unfortunately, Alisa Summers doesn't make much of an impression. Given the way she's edited, it's hard to get invested in her. Her looks were gonna be her biggest asset, but immediately, pride proves to be her downfall. In the first mini-challenge, she can't take a great picture to save her life. Literally, the apocalypse-themed photo shoot is a disaster for her.
Give us the drama now.
Yeah, just slide your hair out of your face a little bit. I want to see that gorgeous face. Yes, but beautiful. You're not afraid. You're giving me beauty.
And while Michelle likes her runway look enough, it's clear it isn't enough to save her from getting pummeled by Jiggly Caliente in a lip sync.
All I could think about is kill it, kill it, kill it. Hit every move, hit every beat. I have to pull out every trick.
Orion Story, Season 14. In her very first appearance in the workroom with her hamburger phone in her hand, another queen quips in and out.
Don't worry, it's not a real burger.
In and out.
This soon proves to be prophetic. Orion Story is immediately misunderstood by her fellow competitors. But a queen can overcome that. It's her low-key character-based talent show performance that seals her fate. Playing a chain-smoking, gravel-voiced fitness instructor, the response is crickets in that studio.
Well, we don't have much time left in class today. I'm sorry, I dropped the ball on that one. But I want to leave you all with one important position that's going to tone the thighs, strengthen the arms, and it's gonna lift the girl.
While funny in theory, as June Jambalaya states, quote, "It's not bad, it's just not good." And given how every other queen brought it, she needed to throw a Hail Mary of a lip sync to stay in the game. Soju, Season 11. Any queen who has a following before they make it to the main stage of RuPaul's Drag Race is worth watching out for. There's clearly something to be said for a fanbase, but Soju's credentials as a performer were immediately questioned by competitor Ariel Versace.
You do your YouTube, how often do you perform?
I do my YouTube twice a week.
But do you consider yourself an entertainer, or just kind of like a blogger?
Oh shit. Full entertainer. Okay.
Recording a Drag Race recap show for YouTube is one thing, but live performance is another. Eventually, it would actually be the fashion design that trips her up. Her excuse for not having her head in the game is equally memorable and disgusting.
I got diagnosed with tendonitis and I have a cyst. I'm currently oozing. And then it popped in the plane right here. So it's just been a messy week.
Lovingly labeled as a weird oversharer by Ross Matthews, her fanbase couldn't save her from leaving first.
Soju, your time here is short, but you'll always be part of our family. Now, sashay away.
Hershii Licor-Jeté, Season 16. Drag daughter of Season 14's Cornbread Jeté, Hershii is feeling herself when she walks into the workroom.
I'm very loud and I command attention when I walk in the room, so I'm absolutely ready to show the world what they've been waiting on. I broke a damn nail.
She promises to steal all the attention, but immediately, RuPaul's improv during a mini-challenge throws her off.
You want me to come from around this counter and show you 7? I'll give you 9 movie violations.
For a little bit, I get thrown off and I can't tell if he was saying that for real or was this the banter.
Hershii never finds her footing. She nails the talent show, a lip sync track, getting plenty of laughs. If anything, she was giving mid-season boot. But the third episode's maxi challenge, A Ball, sees her delivering 2 underwhelming looks.
You put your piece of fabric on the inside pocket. You didn't make the pants. The look is very basic. The shoes don't match for me. I think the hair is very flat.
Losing the lip sync to Geneva Carr, Hershii becomes the first eliminated queen of Season 16 as a result. She might have made it a couple more weeks if the design challenge had come later on.
I know it's my time for me to start touring. I want people to know that Hershii Licor-Jeté is a sickening performer and she's worth every dollar that you tip her.
Dahlia Sin, Season 12. Many fans were gagging over the season 12 contestants Meet the Queens video. Some were even putting money on Dahlia Sin to be a frontrunner.
I feel like if you are a drag queen, you have to keep your look fresh. If you're sticking to the same look all the time, same silhouette all the time, same makeup all the time, no one's gonna pay attention to you.
But if there's one thing RuPaul and the judges take seriously, it's branding. Dahlia knows she looks gorgeous. It's what else she offers that she isn't too clear on. Her self-composed verse in the first challenge is riddled with mistruths.
I grew up in a big city full of sin, where everyone knows my name. Dahlia. I've won titles, sold out venues, took their money and their guys.
She calls herself a title winner from a city of sin. However, as Michelle Visage points out, she hasn't won any titles, nor is she from Las Vegas.
So what I'm saying is I didn't get to know much of you, and I'd like to get to know you a little bit more.
I got you.
Her stumbles continue into the third episode, where she is taken out by Nikki Doll and is clearly not happy about it. Vanessa Vanjie Mateo, Season 10. As far as being iconic goes, Vanessa Vanjie Mateo gave us one of the best first exits in RuPaul's Drag Race history. Her viral Ms. Vanjie meme still gives us life.
Miss Vanjie, Miss Vanjie, Miss Vanjie. Work, sister!
In the first episode of Season 10, it's a toss-up between her and Calorie Kardashian Williams as to who will go home first. But Vanjie has the outsized personality, the look, and the pedigree to go far. Her drag mother is Season 3 finalist Alexis Mateo.
You have a big drag family?
Yes, guys. I'm Alexis Mateo's drag daughter.
Oh, a Mateo.
I don't remember her.
Unfortunately, Vanjie's design skills leave a lot to be desired. Calorie sends her packing in the first lip sync. Clearly, she's a star, though. She fares much better when she's invited back for Season 11.
I feel very lucky to be back.
Get those cookies, get those cookies.
I want to show America that I'm more than just a meme. I'm not a one-episode trick pony.
Tration, Season 5. We love a good double entendre. Season 5's Tration was personally voted onto the cast by Facebook fans.
I'm here because I was chosen by thousands of people in the online voting contest.
You're the web vote? You guys should be happy to know that everybody actually wanted me here.
Yeah. Her anointed place as the queen people actually wanted on the season should have spoken to her potential success. She's set up as the opponent of the season's youngest and pettiest queen, Serena Chacha. While Serena gets the immature villain arc, Penny's experience and maturity should position her as the winner of their duel. Unfortunately, she fails to impress in the very first challenge.
I think with the dress, it starts to fall apart after the bust line. The left and the right look like different shapes.
I just think if you took this front slit and made it into a side slit, I think it would have been just more flattering.
Her look lands her in the bottom, and her less than word-perfect lip sync sees Serena staying over her.
Tration. Even though this isn't the Hollywood ending you dreamed of, never, ever stop reaching for the stars.
Don't worry about that.
Dee Fuego, Season 18.
I've been doing drag for 15 years, and I am the most beautiful woman on earth. Are we playing Two Truths and a Lie now? I'm a virgin. Ah!
With her charming and playfully delusional pre-season Meet the Queens video, this queen was one to watch. Out of all the first outs, Dee Fuego probably has one of the most memorable workroom entrances in a long time.
Can I say the F word?
Can we say the F word? She's fabulous. Dee was polished walking into the season. With her radiant smile and striking fashion sense, she did not give Porkchop energy at all. But in episode 2, she landed in the bottom for her less than stellar performance in the girl group challenge and lost the lip sync for your life against Mandy Mango. Fans were sorry to see her go so soon. Kahmora Hall, Season 13.
I'm Kahmora Hall, and I'm Chicago's premier Mackie Barbie doll. Kahmora Hall is always living that rich white woman fantasy. She is just dripping in luxury. You can smell the privilege off of her.
Chicago's Mackie doll probably came through with one of the most expensive runway packages the show has ever seen. With genuine designs by Cher and Carol Burnett's favored designer Bob Mackie, Kahmora Hall was destined to be a threat on the runway. However, no designer could make a dress fabulous enough to make her a convincing actress.
Misery, why did you leave me? I was rooting for us.
Cut. How would you say that line?
I was rooting for us.
How would Tyra Banks say it?
I was rooting for you.
Her luxury gown ends up being her downfall in a lip sync against Denali, as it's far too heavy to let her move freely with such an upbeat song.
I have this heavy ass train on me. I can barely move, but the show must go on.
Despite that, some fans feel her runway should have kept her from the bottom too. Sadly, she's just another one of Drag Race's fallen fashion angels. Tempest DuJour, Season 7. A Drag Race cast could see a healthy amount of queens who can barely thread a bobbin.
I'm very excited to see what you're coming up with because I know you're a costume designer.
I am. I teach it. So I feel a little pressure for my students who are going to be watching this.
When you come into the competition as a professor and costume designer, you're already announcing you have a major leg up. Tempest DuJour has all that and more. Her entrance is still one of the funniest and most demented the franchise has ever seen.
Who's ready for some hot tuna casserole? Cause mama's home.
She's clearly funny, experienced, and has the skills to make it far. But her 3 runway looks just don't read with the judges for whatever reason. Her performance style also proves to be the wrong match for RuPaul's track Geronimo. In the end, it just isn't her day.
What means most to me is what my kids see. And I want them to see that they can live their dreams and they can have a chance to do whatever they want to do. You're never too old. You're never too anything.
Naysha Lopez, Season 8.
I think the most important element of my drag has to be appearance. It sounds so shallow, but my drag is flawless, it's gorgeous, it's stunning, it's gorgeous, it's everything.
RuPaul often calls her show the Olympics of drag, but unlike that international sporting event, there aren't preliminary rounds. However, if there is an unofficial pre-competition competition where Drag Race is concerned, it might as well be Miss Continental.
And I won this pageant. It's an international pageant. It's called Miss Continental. And it is one of the most prestigious pageants.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, so I'm a former Miss Continental.
The prestigious drag pageant has turned out many winners and finalists who have gone on to compete on Drag Race. Sasha Colby, Brooklyn Heights, and Roxy Andrews are all Miss Continental alums. However, Naysha Lopez's title couldn't keep her out of the bottom. Stunning as she may be, her lack of sewing skills let her down in the first episode.
This is actually the first garment I've ever made. I don't really sew. I felt like it was wearable and you know, I got the challenge down.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Lucky Starzzz, Season 17. Her lemonade-centric talent show was high art, but her Monopoly-inspired design was a real lemon.
Sip on my lemon drops, my lemon drops. Catch me at the corner, pay me taste the flavor.
Lucky Starzzz pranced into the Season 17 workroom with a highly conceptual look that was a head-to-toe transformation. She served more of the same in the premiere episode's talent show. Even the queens were impressed, awarding her performance 3rd place in the Rate a Queen vote.
Next up, Lucky Starzzz.
Okay. You could have knocked us over with a feather when she ended up going home just 2 episodes later. Lucky became the unlucky recipient of the Porkchop after her designs left the judges seeing stars and not in the good way.
I honestly am surprised to be sashaying away first. I know that I had so much more to show. I just want to say, be true to your heart and sip on that lemonade honey.
Irene the Alien, Season 15. Some queens are ready to start a fight the moment they walk into the workroom. As soon as Irene the Alien questioned Luxe Noir London's hair length, we knew we were getting good TV out of her.
You're gorge. And what is that, 22 inches of premium human hair, honey?
Oh, it's 40 inches, trust.
No, it's not.
It definitely is 40 human.
I think you might have gotten scammed,
No.
Miss Thing.
She had a great look, a cutting sense of humor, and a strong sense of irony. The storyline possibilities were there from the jump. However, she wasn't long for Season 15. Her talent show performance, a tongue-in-cheek tutorial about making iced water, is kind of genius in theory.
You just get a little ice, and just put some ice right into the glass.
No one's laughing.
And you get the feeling watching it that if the show wanted her to go farther, they would have added in some generous laughter in post-production. Instead, she becomes one of the more notable first outs.
I wasn't expecting to go home first. I don't think it was necessarily my time to go, but I won the first mini challenge, so at least I won something.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Kelly Mantle, Season 6. Her resume was stacked. Her personality was kooky. Her face was the spitting image of Carol Burnett.
I am an actor. I've been on a bunch of television shows, but I promise I'm not going to walk around reciting my IMDb page like some people we know from past seasons.
Kelly Mantle has since gone on to be a podcasting legend in her own right. But even in 2014, she was a threat. Well, Gia Gunn didn't think so, but still, there's something to be said for a working queen with that much experience.
Kelly looked a mess. The look was nothing to gag over. Glowing hearts on a simple dress is not giving me drag.
Somehow, though, the queen with guest starring roles on NYPD Blue, CSI, and Nip Tuck, who was already a legend among working queens, couldn't escape that dreaded last place. Her bacon-adjacent runway look took her down. We're just sorry an All-Stars hasn't happened sooner. Over a decade later, we're still begging for more.
She was very lackluster, but despite that fact, I do feel like there's something underneath.
I agree. You know, she's intelligent, she's funny, and she's a seasoned queen.
Which elimination do you think was the most memorable? Let us know in the comments.